Hey, what is up YouTube? It is Kari or iSydekick, and today I have a little bit of an update video on my gamer fitness. So yes, I have actually been going. I don't remember the last time I made a gamer fitness video. I think it was maybe 3 or 4 months ago. I probably should have looked before I made this video, but I forgot to check. But I know it's been a few months, so I have actually been going. I know I started going to the gym about 4 months ago, so I feel like that's around the time I would have made the last gamer fitness. But basically, I've actually been keeping up with it. I've really only been going about 2 or 3 times a week, where I'd prefer to go 3 or 4 times a week, and quite often I have skipped. You know, there's been a couple weeks where I haven't gone at all, but I've at least always gone back. I haven't just fully quit, so that's great. So in the past 4 months, I actually have lost 10 pounds, and that actually seems really low number-wise. Like, when I think about it, I'm like, wow, 10 pounds in 4 months seems really, really low, but it's actually really good for me because I've been trying to lose just 20 pounds for probably at least 3 years. I think I maybe said this in like the first video, that basically the reason that I wanted to lose the weight is because a couple years ago I was put on an antidepressant and I gained a lot of weight from it. I gained 20 pounds. I went from 120 to 140, and I've just really not liked the way that I've looked because of that, and I've really been having a hard time getting the 20 pounds off, even though I've been off the medicine for like 3 or 4 years now, and I actually didn't know what medicine I was taking or know any of the side effects. So now anytime any doctor wants to give me anything, it's like the first thing I do is check the side effects and see what the medicine actually is. It sucks that it wasn't really explained to me what would happen when I went on the medicine, but I don't know. Like, I guess I should just try to, you know, get a little bit healthier. I don't really know what is different this time, why I'm actually successful this time. I always end up quit going, mostly because just nothing happens. And 4 months is a long time, especially for 10 pounds. But I don't know, I'm pretty sure I've gone at least 4 months before, so I really don't know why this time. Maybe it's the diet too. I do eat the same thing every day. I think I maybe discussed like pretty much what I ate in the last video. Not really sure. If not, then I'll make it in another video or a day in the life or something like that. But I eat the same thing every single day, so that also might help. And I try to eat gluten-free. I pretty much am on a 100% strictly gluten-free diet. Every once in a while I have a cheat day. I had one pretty recently because I had a little too much alcohol and I was really craving some carbs, so had a lot of bread that day, which some of that wasn't gluten-free bread, but for the most part, I pretty much eat strictly gluten-free. Like, I also went to the fair pretty recently, had to have some fair food, and all fair food's fried, so had to have, you know, a little bit of a cheat day there, but maybe that's helping. I'm not really sure. I really don't see any side effects from eating gluten-free, but just because the doctor told me I'm supposed to eat gluten-free, I try to. So now with my body changes, like I think I might have said this in the last video, the only real changes I still see like a lot of changes in the arms. I'm starting to definitely get, you know, like some, I think these are deltoids, shoulder muscles. A little bit of bicep, definitely starting to get some triceps. It's hard for me to flex in the video, so like I can't really show it, and I can tell that my upper abs are getting better. The only problem I'm really having is like the lower abs, because most of the machines that are ab machines, which I really like machines, they only work the upper part of your abdominal muscles, and like I can feel it working them, and I can see it getting a little bit flatter there, and then same thing with like over the hips. That I'm still retaining a lot of fat there that I would like to get rid of. And then another big improvement is my running. I can actually run a 10-minute mile now, which is a huge improvement for me because I'm pretty sure I was running almost like a 15-minute mile 5 years ago. That's really the last time I had to actually run consistently, was in the police academy, and I know I could never beat what you were supposed to beat, which I'll have to look up what it was, but I know it was 1.5 miles, not a mile, but I would just try to practice like a mile when I went to the gym myself, and I'm pretty sure I was running close to a 15-minute mile, and when I tell people that, they'd be like, you can walk a mile in 15 minutes, like I am that slow. So for me to be able to run a 10-minute mile, I'm not sure if that's like good or bad. I don't really know what's like considered a good pace, but it's a pretty good pace for me, and it's actually not that difficult. Like, I can run the first half mile pretty easily, just no problems, and then once I get to about 3/4 of a mile, I start to kind of struggle, but I look down and I see, okay, well, you know, I only got 1/4 mile to go, we can make it, and then when I get to like 0.9, I'm just like, oh, I can't wait to hit that mile, and then, you know, hit the mile, and then I usually walk for usually about a half mile. So I still want to continue to improve my mile running. I definitely want to improve both my distance and my speed. I would like to get to where I could run like 5 miles comfortably, and the only reason I'd like to be able to do that is just because like I think that's like what the military makes the soldiers do, And just if I ever wanted to keep that as an option, I'd like to not struggle with PT, but I know I need to be able to run a mile and a half for most police jobs pretty easily, so I'm getting better, so yeah. So thanks for watching the video. I mean, I guess real quick, I'll show like what I look like just so I can see my own comparison, but I don't think it's too much different from the last time, so here we go. It might be just a little bit better, but it's, I don't know. Definitely do see a tricep. That's nice. So anyway, thanks for watching the video. Thanks for keeping up with me. Hopefully this makes you want to be a little bit healthier. Oh, I will say something that I thought was kind of funny in the gym today. I actually saw some kid in the gym running with his Astro headset on, and I was like, what a nerd. That's kind of nerdy. Like, I love my Astros. They sound great. I would never take them to the gym. That's just super geeky. But, I don't know. Like, I was kind of like, that's a little bit awesome and a little bit weird at the same time. But, they're just so bulky. I don't really understand people that wear even, like, bulky Beats. Like, I like slim headphones. It's much easier to work out with them. But, yeah. I thought that was kind of funny. So, anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys later.